Hello, guys. Good evening. I hope you had a wonderful day. I also hope that your day has been fruitful in every sense of it. All right. Uh, my name is Feyi Eniola, and I'm the director of Superpreneur Academy, internet business coach and consultant, and serial entrepreneur. So, this uh, evening, I will be sharing with you some things you need to watch out for, all right, when you are importing an item. What you should watch out for when you are importing an item that will guarantee up to 300% profit on whatever item you are importing. So this is where most people miss it, and this is what some people pay for to go and learn in some training centers. All right, so I welcome everyone joining us. Thank you, Nathan, for joining us, and every other person joining at this time. I welcome you. Please introduce yourself as you are joining us, and very importantly, share this. Just find the share button on this particular broadcast and share on your timeline for someone else to see it. All right. So this evening, there are certain things I will share with you that will help you, that will guide you into what to import and how to go about this importation. All right. Uh, Not every product you import can guarantee 300%. That's the first thing. But at least, not no matter how bad it is, you should be able to get 100% on any item uh, you are importing. Please, Nathan, thank you very much. Please help us share the video. Share the video on your timeline so that others will also see it and perhaps they will benefit. Maybe they will benefit from it also. All right. So that is it. So the first thing you need to pay attention to when it comes to importing an item that will give you a very huge profit is that one, whatever you are importing should be light weighted. All right. Most people like importing big stuffs. I don't know why. If what you're looking for is to make sales and get a good profit out of your business, then it is not important. It is not important rather importing large items, items that are heavy. All right, and the reason is this: uh, one of the things that eats into your profits, all right, is your shipping cost. One of the things that eats into your profit is your shipping cost, and I will give you two scenarios, and we'll see how to work around it. There's an item that is sold for $3, and with the shipping cost to Nigeria, it costs about $4.5. Let's round it up to $5. All right, and $5 according to the current exchange rate will be somewhere around 350 or 360. Let's put it at 370. 300 times 5, that's 1.5. Then 3 times 7, 35. That's about maybe 1,850 naira. All right, per item. And this item sells for as high as 10,000, 12,000 naira, right? For an item of about 1,800 naira. Now, on the other hand, someone will purchase an item with the cost price and the shipping of about 8,000 naira, and they will sell at the rate of maybe 20,000 naira, all right, or maybe 15 or 17,000. The truth of the matter is this: if you buy an item for 10,000, you sell at 20,000, you still make profit. But you cannot compare your profit margin to someone who bought at 1,008 and sold at 10,000 naira. That person literally makes about 500% profit on that particular product. So when you start thinking of making importing your items, one of the things you should watch out for majorly is that you should ensure that your whatever you're buying, you should ensure that the weight is not much. You should try to get a very light weighted items, because most of the time that is what brings in the profit. Now, the first thing you should note, get items that are not weighty, light items. One. Then secondly, you should watch out for items that are not common. All right. If it's something that people can get in the regular market here, then why should it buy from you? If it's something that they can, easily have access to, why should they buy from you? All right. If it's something that they can go to boutique and get, or go to the market and get, then why should they buy your own very costly price from buy from you at a very costly price? So they won't buy. So one of the things that we assist in your niche research and product search is that, first, keep in mind that you need items that are lightweighted. One, two, keep in mind that those items must be rare. They should not be items that are easy to come by. All right, because if it is a common item, then people will just go to the market and buy it. So for you to be guaranteed a maximum profit of about 300% on your item, then do your best to make sure that they don't get items that are common. I will give you two instances. There is a guy that is selling a particular product. All right, it is a product that is in Nigeria, but the only thing that is special about this product is that, instead of, because the one that is sold in Nigeria, once it gets damaged, you go and get another one. But this guy imported some of that particular product that you don't have to go and get new one. You just have to continue to adjust till it fits what you need. All right, so it can save you tons of money. And another thing about it is that this particular product does not break, but Nigerian version of it breaks. But this one does not break. All right, so because of that, people are buying it. This guy bought the product around about 1,008 thereabout, and it sells for as high as 12,000. Someone I know personally, and is making good money. So take for instance, if you sell that kind of product, maybe even in a month, if you sell only 10 in a month, that's our profit of about 10,000 naira, and you will be doing it from your home. You don't need to go out. All right, that's about 100,000. And some people will wake up from very early in the morning, 6 a.m. or 5 a.m., and they will come back, by very late at night at 9 p.m. and the rest. Even some people are even much more. Some people are earlier than that. So the long and short of the matter is that's the first scenario. Then secondly, I personally imported some watches some times ago, and those watches, the good thing about those watches is that it is a common, is not, is a watch that people use, but the thing is the watch doesn't use battery, and it is not the old type that you have to wind every morning. All right, this kind of watches are also mechanical wrist watches. All right, and what such watches does is that once it conserves energy as it uses it, and it can continue to work up to like 24 to 48 hours, depending on how much you have used it. And I sell it at a good price, and I'm making my money. In fact, I make up to 200% on that product. All right, those are two live scenarios I've given to you, and the reason I'm able to make that high is because the weight is not much. The weight is just, is lightweighted. Maybe something that the actual cost, shipping cost will not be more than 400 naira added to the cost price. All right, and they are good product because I use it also, and I know that it's a good product. So that is another thing you should watch out for. Two things I've mentioned. The first one is the weight should be light. The second one is that it should be a unique item, all right, that is not common around our own area. All right, that is the second thing that you should watch out for. Now, after considering those two things, the third thing you begin to look at is this: that those things should be problem oriented. Those items should be problem oriented. How do I mean problem oriented? Whatever you are importing should solve a problem that people are looking for solutions to. This kind of product guarantees, very high returns, more than the regular product like bag and shoes and the rest. Those also guarantees results, and they give us good profit at the end. But then, if you are looking for real profit in mini importation business, you should do proper research of problems people are having. I will encourage you to go into the niche industry, the health niche rather. So in this area, people have different problems. There's problem of high blood pressure, there's problem of diabetes, there's problem of a number of them, high problem, hair defect. This kind of, there are not tons of people with this problem that the one they cannot share. There's even infertility problem. They cannot share it, and they are looking for solutions up and down. And when people see this kind of thing online, they are browsing through their phone, they see that, oh, these products can help me or can make my situation better. They tend to go for it without even thinking 2-3 times because they are desperate for solutions. So if we sell those products at even 500%, like the one I mentioned earlier, that someone is selling at around 12,000 naira, is a health product. So, and this guy is selling it that much because it's solving the problem. It is solving a problem. So If you want to make good money from any importation, three things are important. The first one is that get items that are light. Two, get items that are unique. Three, get items that solves problems. Now, like the wristwatch I'm selling now, it solves the problem of one, buying battery from time to time. You can't. You want to buy it to buy it. I've been using mine for more than a year now, and I did not even bother about batteries. All right, it kept working, and I'm happy with it. It's good. Whenever I take it, people want to buy it from me when they see it, even while I'm using it. So that is just one example. So you have to think outside the box. That's the first part of it. Think outside the box. Look at things that people don't regularly sell, but there is demand for it. All right. Look for things that people are looking for up and down. Uh, Things that there is demand for, but it is very scarce. Or people are not just showing interest. It might be because of one little challenge or the other. Find a way around such challenges. Once you have mastered that kind of area, you realize that you become the money making machine. All right, because people will come to you because they know you can provide this service, you can provide this product from time to time. All right, so these four things will help you and they will guide you. There might be other stuff, but these four is what I'm willing to share this time, free of charge. All right. If you need personal training, one-on-one training, you can contact me. You can call my number 08060358132, or just send me a message on my inbox. All right. On my Facebook messenger, I will reply to you, or just comment below this video. All right, so mini position is valuable and is making people rich. Thank you for watching. My name is Feyi Eniola. I'm the director of Superpreneur Academy, internet business coach and consultant, and a serial entrepreneur. Thank you for watching.